Future beats though, drill beats. What do you think of that?
What?
I feel like drill beats are gonna be the future of rap.
Oh yeah, they already are.
Yeah.
You
Now,
saw that
now
with
big
Pop
artists are.
Smoke's explosion and all that.
Yeah, but you look at Kanye West's song, not Down to Two, but it isn't Down to Two. The song City of the Gods, Foreign Fago.
5-0
Five, oh
Foreign.
my bad. Yeah,
Foreign Fago.
Foreign Fago.
One bad bitch and she do what I say so. Too big for it and a big ass drink.
Yeah, but it's a great song. It's a drill beat, and you can really see how now all the drill beats are coming from all these gangs and how they're actually being used in real music now. I'm not saying their music wasn't real before. I'm just saying more popular artists are using them now, and popular producers, and they're starting to all catch on.
And yeah,
It's
I
coming full
understand
circle now.
It is coming full circle, and a lot of the drill music that drill is actually like I don't want to say a UK type thing,
Oh,
but that's kind of
it
where it
is.
started. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
I do
guys
like
like Skepta or whatever.
Yeah, I forgot.
I love Skepta. I
People
had
like
one
him.
song he had in 2K with Drake, and it shut down. Well, Drake wasn't in it; he was just in the beginning, but I like to think he was in it,
Yeah.
even though he wasn't.
I don't know. I feel like music's evolved a lot.
You think it evolved a lot? In what way?
It's all different kind of.
Well,
genre
obviously
now.
music has evolved. Like that's very generic. Like
Well, now I
in
feel
a good way, bad way.
I don't know. There's studies that come out listening to rap can make you more aggressive, or listening to more classical music can make you more peaceful. And
See, I don't like that. I don't like them studies because it's just the type of people who listen to those music. Like
Yeah,
obviously,
you gotta look at the study
librarians-
group. You gotta look at the study group. You gotta
Yeah.
look at the control variables and the variables.
yeah, it's
And
stuff
the people
like
who
that.
listen to that. I never looked into any of these studies per se. I'm just saying that like these music's evolving every way. There's studies coming out now. There's music's become a lot more digitalized and a lot more production based compared to more freestyle as it was in the 80s or say in the 70s during classic rock when they could just pick up a guitar and sing. Now people got to produce the music and then actually rap over
I
it.
think production-wise, we are in a better place than we've ever been.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot more
Lyrically,
sounds.
there's an argument to be made, and this isn't for all. I'm just saying the average popular artist today. There's an argument to be made that lyrically, you know, we may have peaked. I don't even want to say that because like lyrics have always been simplistic.
Oh, lyrics, I feel
Lyrics in popular songs have always been simplistic. You go back to the 50s and the 60s, like Splish Splash, I was taken aback. That was like a #1 song for like fucking 10 weeks.
like, oh, you
Like there was a lot of stupid songs. Like the Beatles, even the Beatles' earlier words. Baby, you can hold that, you can ride my car. Yes, I'm gonna be a star.
No,
But, like,
that's not a bad song. I'm just saying.
it's a
Like,
good melody.
Hey Jude is just
Oh, there's
a few words too.
but there's
Let it be.
been other songs that they've had that are more lyrically, in depth, like Strawberry Fields, and they stand for something else.
Again,
Talking about something,
they
Eleanor
could
Rigby.
be simple lyrics, but they can have a very deep meaning to them.
Yeah,
I think
but-
there's a deep. I feel like the lyrics these days just come straight out, and don't get me wrong. Some lyrics are very deep. Like there's this one song with Selena Gomez and Coldplay that just came out, a few months ago. That I thought was very deep. It was a very good song. I'm not gonna lie, it was very good. Lyrical wise, it was very deep.
Okay.
Very good. A lot of life lessons in it. Go listen to it. But I feel like a lot of rap is more straightforward these days with the lyrics. What it says it in a lyric. I don't know if you could extend on what I'm saying.
Well, can you give me an example of the contrary? Like, can you name a year where the most popular rap songs haven't been majority of fluff garbage?
Maybe fluff garbage.
Well, not fluff. That's a bad term. What I'm trying to say is like just a lot of filler. The lyrics have been filler. Sometimes there are good songs with filler lyrics. I'm not saying that that's not a thing.
I'll use Uzi as an example because I really liked them, and then because I was a kid at the time, I still do. He's still, I still like the artist. Not the things he does that recently came out. That's besides the point. I'm just saying like that's bad. What's recently come out against them? but those are
Damn,
examples.
Uzi was supposed to represent us, man. PA.
I know, we're only Philly artists. But
I guess we still got Taylor Swift.
we got Meek Mill, he coming back.
Fuck Meek Mill. Taylor Swift. We have Taylor Swift.
Alright, we do have Taylor Swift. We got the Migos too.
The Migos aren't from Pennsylvania. They're from Atlanta, you fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
I know.
What, you can't just claim the entire East Coast. Oh, they're only
Come on,
1,800
we
miles
gotta
away.
everybody. We claim Jay-Z while we're at it.
Jay-Z's in New
Claim
York,
Kanye.
bud.
No, we're claiming the whole East Coast.
No, we're not doing that.
Alright, but
Then we
going
have
back,
to claim the baby if we do that, so we're not doing that.
going back to the Migos, or not the Migos, Uzi, for example, like
Actually, the baby ain't bad.
all of his lyrics were about like, growing up, money, girls. There's literally like three main things that all of his songs were about.
They
Money,
kind of stayed that way.
girls, and something else. I don't know.
Sadness, like
Sadness.
some tour life. You heard
Yeah.
the worst? I don't know worst. Although he kind of like diverts the meaning of that song a little bit by bragging out of nowhere.
Well, he has the right to be, it's came from nothing. Look at him.
I think people could brag. Yeah, I'm not saying brag rap is bad. When did I say that? I just said that in
Alright,
that particular
we're going off
song,
topic.
it was a little off topic.
I'm just saying that all these lyrics and all these songs, like he has,
It was a good song.
yeah, he has like 3 albums. They're all about the same thing. At the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, that's how a lot of rappers are. They find one thing that tends to work with them. That's their niche, and it's how they play with it.
And it's good too. But like I'm not
it's
gonna
like
lie.
it's like you look at TV shows. That's how it works, right? I look at American Dad. It's been on the run
I know.
for 17
But,
seasons.
but
It's
the
the same
point,
episode.
The point is, I'm trying to say is the lyrics back, in the 80s, the 60s, 70s.
You
were
think
a lot-
they were more experimental?
I thought they were a lot more in depth. Every song I thought was different, for most part, and they obviously had their points where life is good. We're doing all this stuff, and like how it is now. But I feel like the lyrics are more in depth. Other than, I'm not gonna lie, Kanye has some good verses, some good lines. Same thing with Jay-Z, and
You think?
I think.
I mean, Kanye has some good verses, good line. Yeah, of course he does. Kanye isn't what he used to be. Let's just get that out there.
I'm just back in 2010, like Runaway, for example.
A great song.
The whole entire album's great.
Mm-hmm.
Every lyric
But-
meant something.
Every lyric doesn't.
But that's one in few people.
It's no. I guess you're saying that, but that's how it was back then. It's just that we look back at those times with nostalgia glasses, so we don't see all the bullshit that was actually popular. Like, who do you think some of the most popular names in the '90s were? They were like the Backstreet Boys, Boys to Men, Mariah Carey, all these fluff artists. Let's be real, they're fluff artists.
I didn't say 90s.
Mariah Carey has some songs that are a little more in depth, but mostly they're fluff artists.
Still making millions off their Christmas. song.
Every Christmas she makes millions.
Man, we're doing something wrong.
We're
No,
doing
but-
a lot of things wrong. Just look at this show.
Yeah, I know. I just wish I was, we had a full-on production studio. I feel like.
And I think this is okay backdrop. It's just we're getting
Yeah.
off top.
No, I'm saying production studio as in, it'd be nice to have a better backdrop, but can't complain what we got. We got a good backdrop. I'm just saying production music-wise. Wish we had stuff to mess around with. It'd be kind of cool.
It would be nice. I mean, there's studios not too far from here, and they're like $40 an hour or something like that.
Yeah, but you gotta know what you're doing.
We learn what we're doing before we get in there.
You can't learn like watching videos. I mean, you could, but you gotta learn. Actually, trial and error. I think it's the best way to learn.
So
Anything.
try it. We're in there for 2 hours. We fuck up for a couple of bit. All we need is 3 good minutes.
Yeah. All right, but going back to music production wise, so I think the production's better now than it is back in the day.
Yes, without a question. Yes. There's
Okay, but talent wise, do you think there's more talent back in the day?
now.
than
I
there's
think the
now?
producers back then may have been. You could argue were more talented because there are still some beats from the '90s, for example,
I'm not saying producers. I'm saying
Jizza, RZA, like those guys were
I'm saying-
insane.
I'm saying artists in how they used to play instruments. Instead of being digitally.
for their time.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I mean, it's
What's your
kind of
take
like
on that?
it's kind of like judging.
So you think
basketball players
so
of
you
the
think
past.
it's two different
It's
categories?
like judging athletes of the past.
So you think it's two different categories?
You do have to say yes. Okay, today's athletes are more superior, because they have more training available to them and more resources
So computers.
and medicine.
So computers have
same-
advanced.
Computers have advanced. Instruments have advanced as well.
So No, I'm saying computers.
The
have
talent
advanced
the raw talent may have not changed, but
Yeah.
you gotta put everybody on a relative scale. And I think people who
All
say
right,
I was
that's
born
a
in
fair
the
take on it. So raw talents stayed consistent across the board from, let's say, the 1900s to right now. Raw talent has stayed the same.
yeah, hell, even further back.
Yeah.
Further back, like Mozart and shit like that, Beethoven.
Yeah, that's very true.
They were very talented. You don't see many people bumping that shit like yo.
Beethoven.
They're in the gym like, yeah, Beethoven, yeah, it's my shit. Like no, that doesn't happen. You don't see people making TikToks with them things either, doing the Beethoven challenge. But it was popular back then because it was the best sounding music at that time. No one had ever heard something sound like that in depth, that beautiful at that time because there was just no resources. There's not a lot of people could do it. Now today, we have so many resources, it's so fucking competitive that you kind of wonder when shit songs rise to the top because you gotta be like, there's better songs than this. There just has to be.
It's just catchy.
It's just catchy. That's the thing. And that's the one thing area I criticize modern day music is we have all these resources and there are a lot of people taking
TikTok
advantage of
doesn't
the
Or any of them.
TikTok doesn't help.
Any
It's
social
fucked
media.
music culture. For every Lil Nas X we have 10,000 spot 'em got 'ems. Like that shit.
All right.
Annoying.
So who's the best artist right now?
Around?
Right now.
My favorite's
Modern day.
my favorite's Abel Testament.
I don't know who that is.
You know who the fucking Weeknd is?
Oh, The Weeknd. I don't know his actual name.
I'm a virgin. He's great artist.
He's a great
I
artist.
don't know why I
Great
say
voice.
Amazing voice, great production. Like you said, a lot of the every single song that he makes basically has lyrics that mean something. Like even that Blinding Lights songs, all them moms were singing it.
people don't
The
even know what
soccer
it
moms
means.
were singing it. Yeah,
They
it's
don't
about
even know what it
drunk
is.
driving in Las Vegas, and no one understands that. Like,
That's the thing with these modern day music. It's just nobody understands these lyrics deep in, and then they just bump it.
yeah, but like that's the thing I like about The Weeknd is that there's people singing, I Can't Feel My Face. That won the fucking Kids' Choice Awards.
I
It's
feel
about
like
cocaine.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. So I feel like back in the day, the lyrics were more. They're deep. The deepness level I feel like is the same as well. Honestly, now that we start talking about it.
Because there was surface level shit back then.
Yeah, there was.
Splish Splash, I was taken aback. There was a one eye, one horn, flying purple
my
people
thing
leader.
is-
There's so many examples I could point to.
Do you think like for example, Blinding Lights and songs like that, back in the day, do you think they existed?
There was nothing that sounded like Blinding Lights in the fucking
I'm
60s.
talking
I can
lyrical
guarantee you.
lyrical wise.
That tricked people?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You think everybody singing Eleanor Rigby knows what that song's about?
What's it about?
I don't fucking know what it's about. I just know it's deep.
I don't even know. I'm a Beatles fan.
Exactly. Like, you're a
I
Beatles
guess
fan. You don't even know. You've
There's
proved my
something
point.
about. There's something about. I think it was like some kind of war or something. I don't even know. I'm not gonna say something I don't know.
But even like,
100%.
oh, look at "Keep on Rockin' in the Free World." That's a song
yeah.
made by a Canadian
but-
that makes fun of America.
And then Jump too, like
"Jump," that's about suicide.
just
Right.
jump, just do it.
And then look at the song. There's so many examples you could point to. You look at the song "Born in the USA." To this day, people don't understand that that's an anti-American song.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it's not anti-American; it's anti-war basically. But it was anti-American at the time because the patriots at the time were supportive of the war, and the hippies were not.
How's that song against Born in USA? Born in USA.
Oh, born in the USA. It says just because I was born in the USA, I gotta go shoot a yellow man,
It's a fair take on it.
which I don't like calling Vietnamese person a yellow man either. Like that was in the song though, not me saying it.
Jeez, some of the stuff that was music.
Yeah, some of the stuff that was just allowed back then, even like.
It's all art. All comes back around full circle to art.
I guess so.
It's an argument. It's
I mean,
it's crazy.
Eminem talk about artists
Wow,
who
he's amazing.
have forced something. No, I'm not talking about how good he is. I'm just saying look at Eminem when he said fuck something dead. I'd rather see the president dead. And it's like he had the Secret Service investigate him.
Really?
Yeah.
Or that? It's crazy. It's
So it could come back to bite him. It's not always the excuse that's used.
yeah. Yeah, it's crazy what music is. What it's come to.
Well, let's hope that TikTok culture doesn't pollute it for much longer.